Do not weep, maiden, for war is kind. Because your lover threw wild hands toward the sky, and the affrighted steed ran on alone, do not weep. War is kind. Hoarse, booming drums of the regiment, little souls who thirst for fight, these men were born to drill and die. The unexplained glory flies above them. Great is the battle god, great, and his kingdom a field where 1,000 corpses lie.
The Columbia Workshop, under the direction of Norman Corwin, presents The Red Badge of Courage.
It is morning. The cold passes reluctantly from the earth, and the retiring fogs reveal an army stretched out on the hills, resting. As the landscape changes from brown to green, the army awakes. A youth looks out across the river. His head is high. His eyes are young.
What you looking at so far off, Henry?
The fog. It's lifting so you can see the river now.
Yep. Purty, ain't it?
Yeah, it's pretty. You wouldn't think the enemy was just across in them hills. Funny to think of them over there. Thousands of them. Waiting just like we are.
Waiting is right. Fine way to run an army, if you ask me. Walking us and drilling us. And what for, I says.
Take it easy, Wilson. You'll be glad of the rest one of these days.
Say, maybe we're going to outsit them instead of outfight them at that. Hop out of Henry.
Yeah, they call us fresh fish, and then they never let us get near a battle.
Hello there! Hey, sounds like Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him wave that shirt. I wonder what...
Hey there! I got news.
Yeah, well, what is it?
Well, we're going to move tomorrow, sure. Yep, we're going way up the river, cut across, and come around in behind them.
We're going to do that?
Who said so?
A friend of mine. He got it from a cavalryman who heard it direct from his brother, who's an orderly at division headquarters.
It's a lie. That's all it is. A thundering lie. I don't believe the darn old army's ever going to move. We're set. I've got ready to move 8 times in the last 2 weeks, and we ain't moved yet.
Yeah, Jim, do you know it's true?
Of course I do. Listen, you kids, you're going to see some fighting right soon. Well, you can believe it or not, just as you like. I don't care, Hank.
I'd like to believe it all right, but I'm sick of this place. If we marched around behind them and made a flank attack to the left...
Flank attack, nothing. We'd surround them.
Listen, we got to cross the river first, and that'd mean a day.
Oh, you can't cross the river. Hey, Henry, where are you going all of a sudden?
Who, me? Oh, I'm just going over to my tent. I got some things to do. We're going to march tomorrow. Just like you read. Me sitting in this here tent tonight, and tomorrow I'll be fighting. Maybe killing the enemy just the same as they did in those old battles. Charging right at them. Maybe capturing a whole regiment. And if I got hit, why, they'd make a fuss about that all right at home. They'd be proud to know me, the gang would.
Hank, you look great in that uniform. Bring us home a cannon, Hank.
Look at them brass buttons. Gee, Hank, it must be wonderful to be going to war.
Sure. They'd be proud. And Alice. Funny about her not saying anything at the end. Just looking sort of sad and pretending not to care.
Goodbye, Henry. Goodbye. Goodbye, Henry.
She'd be proud, too. And Ma talking like it wasn't war at all.
Now, watch out, Henry, and take good care of yourself in this here fighting business. Don't go thinking you can lick the whole rebel army at the start, because you can't. You're just one little fella amongst a whole lot of others, and you've got to keep quiet and do what they tell you. I know how you are, Henry. And always be careful and choose your company, Henry. There's lots of bad men in the army, and they like nothing better than to lead a young fella like you that ain't never been away from home much and always had a mother, and learn them how to drink and swear. I don't want you ever to do anything you'd be ashamed to let me know about. Just think as if I was a-watching you. And, Henry, I put a cup of blackberry jam with your bundle, 'cause I know you like it above all things. Goodbye, Henry. Watch out and be a good boy.
Ma don't understand going to war. But I wish I hadn't seen her crying into the potato parings when I look back. War ain't nothing. Drilling and reviewing. Tomorrow we fight. I wonder if it's like the old soldiers say. Smoke and fire, men bleeding. Bleeding. See, that'd hurt. But gosh, you might get scared just thinking about it. You might run. Run. Oh, no, I couldn't. Could I?
Oh, Hank. Didn't know you was here.
Hank, what's the matter? You look worried.
Oh, nothing's the matter. I was just thinking.
Ain't worrying about the battle, are you?
What? No,
Battle? Huh. I gotta see that battle to believe it.
Well, you'll see it. You'll see one of the biggest battles ever was. Listen to that.
Say, Jim, that's the call.
I'm telling you, the call. We're gonna fight.
Let me out of here. I got a pack. Yes, sir. It's about time.
Oh, Jim.
What?
Jim, how do you think the regiment will do?
Oh, they'll fight all right. There's been fun poked at them because they're new, but they'll fight all right.
Do you think any of the boys will run?
Well, there may be a few of them run, but there's them kind never regiment, especially when they first goes under fire.
Well, Jim, do you think you might ever run?
Well, if a whole lot of boys started to run, why, I suppose I'd start and run. But if everybody was a standing and a fighting, why, I'd stand and fight. By Jiminy, I would.
Yeah, I guess you would.
It is dawn of the second day. The men are on the march. The landscape is streaked with two long, thin, black columns which disappear on the brow of a hill in front and rearward vanish in a wood.
What's the matter, Henry? Sort of quiet, ain't you?
I ain't quiet. Can't you let a man walk?
Sure, but you're looking a bit peaked to me.
Well, I ain't peaked at all. I'm just thinking.
Thinking, huh? You're getting blue, that's what. Blue. What the dickens is wrong with you?
Nothing, I tell you, nothing.
Well, there oughtn't to be. But say, we've got 'em now, all right. We'll lick 'em good.
Yeah?
They licked us about every clip up to now, but this time we'll thump 'em.
Well, how do you know you won't run when the time comes?
Run? Run? Oh, of course not.
Well, shucks, you ain't the bravest man in the world, are you?
Well, say, who are you, anyhow? You talk as if you thought you was Napoleon Bonaparte.
Well, you needn't get mad about it.
Don't any of them feel anything? Don't they wonder what it's like out there when the enemy begins shooting at us? Oh, my gosh. Maybe I'd run. Maybe I'd get scared and run while they all stay.
It is morning of the third day. A pattern of little fields are skirted and squeezed by a forest. Spread over the grass and in among the tree trunks, groups of skirmishers stand, waiting, watching.
All right, men. Now, this is your first engagement. Now, listen. The enemy are across the clearing, behind those trees. At any moment, they'll attack. Now, we're going to clear them out of this section of the woods. And we're going to keep shooting and fighting until we do. All right, wait for the signal.
Jim, do you think we'll win?
How'd I know? They got an advantage in position, but, son, we'll win if...
Hey, here they come! Here they come!
We're in for it now. We're in for it now.
All right. Hold your fire, boys. Don't shoot till I tell you. Wait till they get closer. Don't be damn fools.
But, Jim, how can we wait? They'll murder us. Jim and Wilson are near me. I'm glad the whole regiment's fighting together. This is a job to do. Why do they keep coming at us? Damn them!
Henry!
Listen, look. We're holding it. We're doing it.
Henry, you gotta listen to me.
What's the matter?
Come here behind this tree. Where it ain't so close.
Yeah?
Henry, it's my first and last battle.
What are you saying?
It'll be the end. Something tells me. I'm a goner this first time. Look, will you do something for me?
Sure.
Listen, I want you to take these things here to my folks. When I'm hit, this yellow envelope.
But you ain't hurt.
No, but I'm going to get it. Something tells me. Oh, look at that man. His brain's gone. Oh, God. I'm going to get it. Maybe just like that.
Wait a minute, Wilson.
Here they come. On the floor. They're coming through the trees. And they're yelling. All right. Stay in there, men. Stay in there. Fire!
Held him. By God. Henry, you all right?
What?
I asked you, are you all right?
Me? Oh, yeah, Jim, I'm all right. We held him, didn't we?
Well, they ain't coming on us.
And I didn't run. I might have, but I didn't. Gee, ain't it funny? The sky's just as blue and the sun's just as bright.
Yeah, it is funny. It's hot.
You bet. I never seen such dumb hotness.
Gee, yes. I hope we don't have to do no more fighting till a week from Monday.
That wasn't nothing. Didn't we hold him? My hands is blistered from the gun.
I got my shin broke, I think.
The blood on my arm's almost dry.
Well, say, you ought to get that leg looked at there.
Yeah, and maybe some grub. Oh, gosh, I'm tired.
Hey, what's that? Look, here they come again. They're coming. They ain't yelling this time. They mean business.
Holy smokes, look at that.
Hey!
We ain't never gonna stand a second banging. I didn't come here to fight the whole damn rebel army.
They're coming back. Coming back, but they can't. They'll kill us all. They'll kill us. Oh, God. How can they keep coming? They must be machines. We're being wiped out. Oh, this is too much. I can't stand it. I'm afraid. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
It is dusk of the third day. The trees begin to sing a hymn of twilight. The bronze rays of the sun slant through the forest. The trees grow close. The ground is covered with vines and bushes. There is silence, save for the chanted chorus of the trees.
Funny, it's so quiet here. So quiet. Oh, I was right to save myself. That second time was too much. They'd have gotten me. I'm part of the army. I wouldn't be no good dead. I wonder what happened to the others. Stupid fools. It's smarter to run than to stay. They might be back at camp now. Camp. Oh, I wonder what they'll say to me when I come back. They'll laugh, maybe. Or laugh. I did right to run. Like that squirrel when I threw a stone at him. He knew enough to run. Anything would but them fools. What's that? Oh, it's just a corpse. Sitting against a tree. You're dead, ain't you? Dead. With the blood down on the ants in your face, in your eyes. But don't look at me. I didn't want to die. I didn't want to. Stop staring at me. No. Oh, God. No.
Don't joggle so, Johnson, you fool. You think my leg is made of iron? You can't carry me decent. Put me down. Let someone else do it. Make way there, can't you?
You wouldn't make way if you was walking with a shoe full of blood.
Oh, it hurts like hell. All of it. I'm bleeding faster than I can walk.
Or did you just leave the battle?
Huh? Oh, yeah. We all left. We've all been hit.
It was a pretty bad fight, wasn't it?
It was a pretty good fight. Darn me if I ever saw fellas fight so. Lord, how they did fight. You can't lick 'em. They're fighters, they be.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah? Yeah, they're fighters. They're...
Now, what's the matter? Oh, I've been talking along without thinking of you. Where you hit, son?
Huh? What'd you say?
I say, you're in bad shape, all shaking. I said, where you hit?
Oh, leave me alone, can't you?
Oh, hey, come back. I won't talk about your hurt. We've all got 'em. I won't talk about your hurt.
It's begun. I can't get away from it. They all know it. They know I ain't hurt. They know I ran. They know it, and I can't face it. I can't.
Hank, you here?
Jim Conklin.
Where you been, Henry? I thought maybe you keeled over. There's been thunder to pay today. Lord, what a circus, weren't it? But Jiminy, I got shot.
Oh, Jim, take it easy. Jim, you're hurt.
All right, Henry. I tell you what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid I'll fall down and then, them damned artillery wagons, like as not will run over me.
Oh, no, they won't. I'll take care of you, Jim. I'll take care of you. I swear to God I will.
Will you, Henry? Will you? I was always a good friend to you, wasn't I, Henry? And it ain't much to ask you to just pull me along out of the road. I'd do it for you, wouldn't I, Henry?
Yes, Jim. Sure you will. Lean on me, Jim. Lean on my arm.
Hey, listen, young fella. I've been watching both of you. Ain't either of you fit to be moving around. But he's bad. You better take him in out the road. There's a battery coming, hellity whoop down the road. He'll get run over. He's gone anyhow in about 5 minutes. You can see that. His face is green now.
Jim, where you going? Hey, Jim, stop. Wait, you'll hurt yourself.
No! Don't touch me. Don't leave me be. For a minute, I'm looking. Don't you understand? Looking for the place I gotta die in.
Jim, wait.
All right. Let him be, son. He's gone to the woods, but he won't make it.
He's swinging. He's convulsing. He's falling. His leg. Look at the kick. Jim.
No use, partner. He's gone. I'm commencing to feel pretty bad myself.
You too. Oh, good Lord, you ain't gonna die.
No. Nary die. All I want is some pea soup and a good bed. Some pea soup. Oh, no, I ain't going to die yet. There's too much depending on me. No, sir. Nary die. I can't. Yeah, you ought to see the swat of children I got. And all just like that. Oh, just some pea soup. That's what I want.
Oh, Lord. Don't let him die, too.
Besides, if I died, I wouldn't die the way that feller did. Say, that was the funniest thing. I'd just flop down, I would. I never seen a feller die the way that feller did. I don't believe I can walk much further.
You gotta keep going.
Hey, you look pretty done in yourself, son. I bet you got a worse one than you think. You better take care of your hurt. Where's yours located?
Stop it, will you? Stop it, don't bother me.
Oh, I don't want to bother you, son. I don't want to bother anybody. I just want... Wait for me.
No.
Wait for me.
No, I won't. I'm going over there.
No. You shouldn't be tramping off with a bad hurt, son. Wait. We'll get some peace.
Go away and leave me alone.
It's the worst. Where you coming? Where's the flank roll?
The whole brigade's gone. There ain't anybody.
Now, wait a minute. What's the matter?
Hey, up, boy. Let go.
Don't run away. What is it? What's
They
that?
broke the lane. We gotta run. Let go of my arm.
Oh, no. They come. Where?
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. You hang on like a leech.
But I want to
Let go. You will let me go. This rifle butt will teach you. There, you fool.
It is night of the third day. Deep darkness holds the forest. Overhead, the trees lose their branches in the night. A fire burns in the clearing. The ground is strewn with sleeping men.
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh, it's me, Henry Fleming.
Henry! Where in the blazes did you come from?
Wilson. Is this the camp?
Sure. Where you been?
Oh, I came through the woods. I got hurt in the head.
Hurt? Gee, that's terrible. I'll call Simpson. Gee, you must have seen some awful fighting.
Yeah, it was awful. I got separated from the regiment.
There, take it easy, boy.
Who in blazes you talking to, Wilson? The darndest sentinel. Why, Henry Fleming. Hello, I thought you was dead hours ago. Where was you?
Oh, over on the right. I got separated.
Yes, and he got shot in the head, and he's in a fix.
Shot, eh? Oh, that's too bad. Come on, boy. We'll take care of you.
Put him to sleep in my blanket.
Now, Henry, take it easy. Just sit down here and let's have a look at your old head.
Oh, it's there on the top.
Turn this way so I can see it. Yes, just as I thought. You've been grazed by a ball. Grazed a queer lump just as if some fellow had lammed you on the head with a club. It stopped bleeding a long time ago. Now, you just sit here and I'll get work.
Oh, now, Henry, old boy, we'll have you fixed up in just a minute.
Oh, thanks, Bill. I feel better already.
Gee, you're a real hero, Henry. Shot in the first battle and you don't holler nor say nothing. Shot in the head ain't no fooling business. Hey, what's the matter? Feeling bad?
No, I'm all right. Jim Cochran's dead.
Jim? Dead?
Yeah, he's dead. He's shot in the side.
Oh, you don't say so. Jim Cochran, poor cuss. You know, the regiment lost over half the men yesterday, but maybe they ain't all dead. Maybe they've been scattered all over, fighting with other regiments, just like you done.
They were.
Yeah, now, don't talk. You had enough today. Here's a blanket. Lie down and get some sleep.
Oh, hold on a minute. I got your blanket.
Ah, shut up and go to sleep. Don't make a damn fool of yourself.
It is morning of the fourth day. The sun is bright in the blue enameled sky.
Well, how do you feel this morning, Henry? All right now?
Yeah, I feel all right. We're going in again, ain't we?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's terrible to put a man like you back in the battle again with a head wound.
Oh, that's all right. I want to fight.
Oh, say, Henry,
What's the matter, Wilson?
Well, that is, do you remember I gave you some letters?
Oh, yeah, I got them.
Well, I guess, well, if you'll give them back, I'm sorry about that. I guess it was sort of foolish.
Oh, that's all right, Bill. Here they are. Just like you gave them to me.
I guess I got sort of scared.
Well, don't feel bad, Wilson. Anybody can get scared.
No, but you didn't, and you saw me like that.
Oh, Bill, forget it. I wouldn't say anything. Hey, sounds like they're ready for us.
Yeah, here comes the lieutenant.
All right, men. Detachment 1 and 2 take the right flank. You men stay with me in the center. Now we move in the line across that field, and you'll have to run fast. All right, charge, men. Charge! Across the clearing. Come on, you lunkheads. Shoot into him. Shoot into him.
Bill!
Charge, you fool. Come on, move.
I ain't a fool. Take your hands away.
Charge. Go on.
Take your hands off my arm. Take it. All right. I'll go. But you'll go, too. I'll fight, but you'll fight with me. Push, will you? I hate you. I hate you, and I hate them out there. I hate it all. God, let me shoot. Let me kill. I'll show you fighting. Come on. You think you're going to chase us all around the country, do they? Well, I'll show them. Come on, men. What are you doing holding back? Come on, you fools. Come on. You can't stay here. I'm going to get my hands on that there flag if I die. I'm going to get that darn enemy flag.
Henry. That licked them. I guess they'll stay routed now.
Yeah, that ought to finish him.
Gee, Henry, you was fighting like a wildcat. I never saw anything like it. And when you grabbed the enemy flag...
No, I didn't do much. We got a fight, so I did. You were pretty good, too.
Ow. William, you just ought to heard.
Heard what?
Well, the colonel met your lieutenant right by us. It was the darndest thing I ever heard. And he says, says, Mr. Hasbrook, by the way, who was the lad what grabbed the enemy flag? And the lieutenant, he speaks up right away. That's Fleming. And he said, Jim Hickey, he says. There, Fleming, what do you think of that? He's a good one, says the colonel. You bet, says the lieutenant. He and a fellow named Wilson was at the charge. There, my boys. Put that in a letter and send it home to your mother.
Go on, Taston. Go on, tell him the rest.
Well, and the colonel says, those two babies? That's right, says the lieutenant. Well, says the colonel, they deserve to be major generals.
Oh, you're lying, Thompson.
Oh,
he never said that.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, Henry, where you going? Oh, just over back for some water. That's all, just for some water. I'm a soldier. The colonel says I'm a gunner, and I can fight. I'm like the rest of them now. I can fight.
Where you been, Henry? I was worrying about you a good deal. It ain't much to ask, is it? Just to pull me along out of the road. I'd do it for you, wouldn't I, Henry?
No. Oh, no. Let me forget. Let me forget. I'm a soldier now. I captured the flag. I'm a soldier now.
Better take care of your hurt. I don't want to bother you, son. I don't want to bother anybody. I just want some pea soup. Wait for me.
No. No, I'm a soldier now. It's different. The colonel says I'm a soldier. But, well, you don't know about my running away. You don't know about my leaving that fellow in his pea soup. Leaving him to die in the fields. Oh, God. Will I ever forget it? Will I ever? But I was only a kid then. I've been through some hot fighting since then, ain't I? I've been in the war, and I'm a man now. I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. I can hold my head up now as high as the rest of them. Can I?
Swift, blazing flag of the regiment. Eagle with crest of red and gold. These men were born to drill and die. Point for them the virtue of slaughter. Make plain to them the excellence of killing. In a field where 1,000 corpses lie. Mother, whose heart hung humble as a button on the bright, splendid shroud of your son, do not weep. War is kind.
You have just heard the Columbia Workshop's production of The Red Badge of Courage by Stephen Crane. Margaret LeWorth adopted this great American classic for the workshop, and Norman Corwin directed the production. Charles Paul arranged and played the musical interludes, and Chester Stratton was heard in the role of Henry. Next week, the Columbia Workshop will be heard at its regular time from Atlantic City, New Jersey, where it will present a dramatization of the annual awards of the National Headliners Club for outstanding reporting by newspaper, by newsreel, by camera, and by radio. Next week, at its regular time of 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the Columbia Workshop presents The National Headliners, written and directed by William N. Robeson. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.